Come here. Down. Good. So this is going to be a challenge for him because there's a cart going right past us right now. Good. Just behind him, make sure you show the cart. See how he's going to look back at me? Good boy. Good. So I've been working at desensitizing him to distractions, and if you use food, for example, like that, right before it started to come up on us, I made sure that he had something to be doing to desensitize him to that stress of it passing by, and it was enough so he could keep it together to stay in a downstage to pass by. And then he's going to always look back at you. He's going to notice something, look back at you, and you want to continue to do good what you see me doing, which is when you're dealing with extreme distractions like this out in public, especially when he notices and looks back like that. Good. You want to reward that because we're making this behavior stronger. So we have somebody right there that just came out of the blue. You say no if he gets distracted and gets up a little bit like that. That was still pretty good. Good. He gets a reward for not jumping up and completely losing it because that was pretty tough. To have somebody to show up from the side behind him, that's for him especially, that's a lot more than he could handle before. But he, for the most part, stayed there. And then, of course, stay is built into down, so you don't have to say it. He knows that he's waiting for me to release him.
Thank you.
There's all kinds of stuff going on here. Good. Just make sure that when he looks back at you, you're there to reward him, to keep him there. So show this coming at us right now. Kind of scary for a little dog. Good. He's doing really well. So if you're going to practice these sorts of things, just make sure that you're set up for success. Make sure you do it exactly the way we're showing you on the video. Good boy. Because practicing in extreme environments like this really will help him be extra good at home, because this builds up his tolerance to stress. This level of focus will enable him to handle a lot more stressful situations at home. And he'll be able to handle it before he starts to bark and all that sort of thing, because we're teaching him how to think and teaching him how to focus, and that helps him, enables him to handle a lot more stress in his everyday life. Down. Good. If he ever ignores your first command with down, you never want to repeat it. In this case, all I had to do, I was walking, and before I could tell him the command, he sat first, but he can do it from standing as well. You don't have to have him sit first. He just chose to sit right there. But all I did was drop the leash to make it a little shorter so I could lift my left foot, and that was enough for him to just drop back down. But if you're ever having a problem, don't ever repeat it. Just reinforce it gently with your left foot, and probably all you'll have to do is just raise your left foot. You won't even have to touch the leash, and he'll drop down, and then you continue the exercise. So already he knows the pattern is, he hears it once, he ends up there. If you have to do a little physical movement or gesture like you saw here to get him to do it, that's okay, because pretty soon he'll just do it every time for you. He's only having a problem here because there's so much going on out here in public, and this is an extreme environment for him to practice in, but he's still doing really well. So never repeat the command. If he doesn't do it, do your little left foot raise, and if he gets up, no, say no, and he'll go back. Or worst case scenario, do that and he'll go down. I still only said down one time. Always end on a success. Good. He's waiting for you to come back next to him. Pat your leg and say, okay.